Well, just a great mix of pitches tonight. Really, it had all pitches, all locations in play. Had the swing and miss. I think at one time he retired 19 in a row. Just a special night as far as the mix, but just the command of all his pitches, and really had the ability to do what he wanted to tonight.
It just seems like it built off of what he did in Tampa and maybe the last couple starts. What are you seeing from him as this month, this stretch kind of evolves?
Well, I think more than anything else, this is a time of year that Cole really likes to pitch. Not that he doesn't like to pitch all year long, but it's a steady build-up. We saw a little bit of this last year. Great pitchers. They get better as the year progresses, and he seems to get stronger. It's all about his routine, what he does, and how he takes care of his body, and the strength. It just continues to build. I think he builds on every outing. He's a guy that very goal-oriented in a sense that he knows where he wants to help take this ball club to, and he just becomes extremely focused and determined.
Carlos Gomez told me after the game that this is the first home run he's had in his career that he wanted to cry afterward. It's kind of an interesting statement from a guy who's been around for a while. He talks about starting, a new season here, a new career here. Obviously one game, but what do you see from him?
Well, it's one game and a huge impact in one game, and we talked about it early before the game. This is a player that can impact the game. He's not without his moments in the game of baseball, but this is an extremely skilled, talented player, five-tool player that can impact the game. He's hungry. He wants to prove to the baseball world that he's still a very relevant player in this game, and kind of a perfect storm for a guy that got a little discombobulated. I like to hear that because that means that there's so much heart left in this player that it's the reason why we stepped out on the ledge and pursued him and brought him in. And but an instant impact, he can do this type of stuff. He can impact the game with his bat, his legs, his outfield play. The thing that we've got to do as a team and as a coaching staff is keep him focused, keep him driven, and keep him going in the right direction.
Along those lines, he homers on that second pitch he sees from Tom. On the next time up, bunts the ball back to the pitcher. You look at him and kind of shake your head a little bit just at that point in time because he had swung it so well. No,
I don't. That's the type of player he is. I mean, this guy he knows what he wants to do. He saw the defense. He saw where they were at. This is a smart guy. I don't think that's a bad play at any stretch. He's a leadoff hitter in that inning. He's tried to a little bit unselfish, in my opinion, that he didn't go up there and try to hit another homer. He was trying to get on base for the guys behind him. In my opinion, he gets it down away from the pitcher. He's safe. We're giving him accolades as opposed to asking questions about it.
Jef, Adrian had the big hit last night. Comes through again with a home run tonight. I mean, day after day, month after month. Is there more we can say about Adrian and how steady he is?
Well, let's continue to keep saying about those things about Adrian. That's again. I mean, future Hall of Famer. It's special. It's special to watch. I love seeing it every night. Look forward to what he possibly is going to do for this ball club and for himself every single night. And the thing that is most special is that he continues to do it, and that he knows how much he impacts this club.
Jef, can a change of scenery really be an issue for a player where that's all it takes for them to turn it around?
Well, you got to have talent. You got to be a talented player, and I believe that there is such an element. When a situation is not going well for a player, they may perceive it as a toxic situation for themselves, and for whatever reason, they're not playing well because he wasn't playing well, and so to be able to move on, go to a new spot, a little bit of a breath of fresh air for himself, and look up and kind of start over. Yes, I believe it can impact the player.
Skipper, you talked about LaCroix before and what he does behind the plate and working with your pitchers, but tonight with Hamels, it seems that the strike zone for Hamels was rising and lowering on every batter. He was making them change their eye and their level of the look. Talk about his control just for that matter.
Yeah, that was when you've got great confidence in the guy behind the plate, and you guys and they're on the same page, then it's becomes a conviction on the execution, and when a guy like Cole, extremely talented, has tremendous command, then that conviction allows him to make special pitches and do things, and that's the thing that made him so successful tonight.